knowledgeable. Trust Zia Abbas.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Hi viewers, I'm Zia Abbas. You are watching Buy Low and Sell High. Usually all the episodes are very important, quite important, and we introduce new real estate projects, either high-rise condominium or low-rise houses. Like, you know, in most of these episodes, especially from last 2 to 3 months, if you can see, I bring a lot of new real estate on board. This episode is important in the sense that I am going to launch a new townhouse, which is called Royal Townhouse by Levante, and it's a total of only 41 townhouses, which I have a good hands on 12 of them, and I'm sure it would be all done, and the selling would be all done within 6 hours. April 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right, 13025 13,025 Young Street, which is north of King Street. It's a plaza where the side office would be located. Come along your checkbooks as well as your photo ID. So in that case, if the comfort zone builds, you can buy right away. 10 days cooling off period, open assignment clause, lot of stuff is going on. Just keep watching. We'll go to Elliot to get more information. Just follow me.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
I'm here with Elliot Toe, President International Home Marketing. Another excitement project. We are right at Richmond Hill, and we are going to launch townhouses, very limited townhouses. Let's see what Elliot has for us. Elliot, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
You know, Elliot, because of you, it's been about 2 months. I never took a single day off. So why you make me run all the time?
We have to do what we have to do. Real estate sleeps for no one.
I understand. A very two productive days last Saturday and Sunday at the Ravine Condos. First of all, I would like to thank you, all the viewers. They came all the way at the side office, though weather were not permitting. It was snow all over, but still tremendous number. And then the number of sales went so high, much higher than my expectation. Now on this Saturday, we have townhouses, a very limited 41 townhouses in Richmond Hill. What you say about that?
It is. First off, I do want to thank you for the ravines on the weekend. It exceeded our expectation, and it was fabulous. The amount of sales, the people that came through the door, and we still have stuff going on down there. But let's talk about Royal Richmond by Levante. Townhouses in Richmond Hill. Basically Bloomington Road, just south or just west of Yonge Street. Okay, on the south side of Bloomington. This is the Richmond Hill side. If you go across the street to the other side, it's Aurora. So you're in a wonderful part of the world, and just west of Yonge Street. These are freehold townhouses, but a condo road. So the land portion, the unit portion are freehold dwellings, but there is a condo road component. So it's important that your clients do understand. There is a condo fee with it. It's coming in at around $125, which is for landscaping and snow removal. There's a lot of things that go into keeping that portion of it. It will also ensure that the look of that community is going to be outstanding. 41 townhouses is all we have in the project. And you know, and we've talked about this in previous episodes, low-rise is absolutely on fire. There is such a lack of low-rise product. And unless you're going to the real outskirts and outlying areas of the GTA, it's almost inexistent. So projects like this are going to be very hot in demand. Unfortunately, I'd love to give your viewers all 41, but I can only allow them 12 units, okay? So of the 12 units, and so you understand what the project's like, first off, I want to talk about the builder, Levante. Live well, great builder. We've been working with them on various projects in the Richmond Hill and Markham area for the last while. Bishop's Gate, a project on McNichol, and a whole bunch of other things coming. They built a great product. For this one, we've got two different collections of townhouses. There is what we call the classic collection.
Okay.
Okay. 1,800 to 2,000 square foot size range, depending if you're an interior unit or if you're an end unit. They are a rear load, so it comes off a rear lane.
Okay.
So your front door, you have no garage that you see there. Double car garage. So,
At the end.
Yes. So a two-car garage as well as two cars on the driveway. So getting a two-car, first off, townhouse is exceptionally rare. So there's that product. And those start in the 760 range and go up from there. Then we have the Parkview collection, and we call it Parkview for a very specific reason. When you drive out to the site, they are backing onto parkland, protected parkland, a ravine-like setting.
Okay.
These are a front-load product, so there is a garage in the front. They are a single-car garage, one out on the driveway, and those sizes range basically 2,100 square feet to 2,400 square feet. And again, depending on the end unit and where they are located. People don't want to wait that long for townhouses. It's not like our condo market when you tell them it's 3-4 years.
Yes.
Closing dates will be early in 2017. We're looking probably around January, February of 2017. So for somebody who's in the market now, the wait time frame is not that long for this product. All the approvals are in place. We're about to start the site servicing and the build-out program on it. And with it only being 41 units, people will be able to move in early next year.
So basically, like, you know, if they buy, they ended up moving within 12 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. As viewers, you are watching that nothing has been completed. We are right at the site office where the workers are still working, but getting all of you information ahead of time, that's the key factor for us, that we don't want you to miss any opportunity before others. On this Saturday, which is in fact, to be quite honest, tomorrow, it is April 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I and my whole team would be here to accommodate all your sales. You can drop by, see what's happening, what's available. And as you see the kitchen behind us, it's a quite impressive kitchen. Though it's not completed, they are working, but this sort of kitchen you ended up getting in these townhouses is slightly upgraded, but the concept of the kitchen is same. As you see, washroom is going on the other end with a really amazing glass door. It's a high-end townhouses. It's not a normal townhouse. So what you are paying is basically you can get a good quality out of it. As we said, $759,900 to start with. What else you can say about this particular Royal townhouses?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. First off, it is a very well built. The standard features in there from hardwood, oak stairs, the fit, the finish, the exterior materials are top notch. This is slightly upgraded, but available. So you can take the townhouse to any level that you want. Levante and their crew will work with you to customize the house any which way that you want there. You're right, this is our site office and we're getting prepared for the weekend to get you in. Our initial launch is really not until the end of this month, so you are way ahead of the curve on it. Understand that where the location that I said, Bloomington, just west of Yonge, that is not where the sales office is. We are located at 13,025 Yonge Street. We are in a strip plaza here, just north of Kingside Road. So please don't drive out to the site looking for where we are today, right?
So how the process works, Elliot? So when they come on this Saturday at 11 o'clock, so they can sign their agreements right on that moment?
Yeah,
right?
100%. So our team will work hand in hand with your team. It will be a first come, first served basis. We've allocated 12 lots to you for this day. Half of them will be that Parkview collection and half will be the classic collection. Deposits that we're looking for, just so you understand, it is $25,000 with the agreement, $25,000 in 30 days, $25,000 in 90, and $25,000 in 120 days. Okay, so it's a $100,000 total deposit. Because it is a condo road, clients understand that they will have 10-day rescission period. Take it out with them, go to their lawyers, examine, do their full due diligence on it. It's a lot of money to spend and it's a lot of deposit to put down so that they completely understand.
What about assignment?
Assignment, In low rise, it's different than the high rise. So we do understand that sometimes people's situations change down the road. So normally our assignment fee is $10,000 in low rise because it is not typical high rise. For you and for your clients this weekend, we will do a $5,000 assignment fee, which is there if they do want assignments. So it gives them that comfort level down the road that if something changes, they can either assign it to family, to an outside member. They can, if it's worth more money, there's lots of aspects with that. So it is available, but it's not really part of a normal low-rise program, but we will make it available for you and your clients.
Thank you very much, Elliot. Viewers, as you all listened very carefully, and Elliot did explain quite well about Royal Town Houses by Levante here in Richmond Hill. April 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come visit this site office. It would be in much better shape as you guys are seeing right now because construction is going on. But the real key thing is to pass on that information to you guys ahead of time that you can't miss. It's a total of 41 townhouses. We have an exclusive rights on 12 of them. Come and buy on that day. Bring your checkbooks along yourself in case if the comfort zone bills, you can sign right away. And if you have any other information and you want me to email you all soft copies ahead of time, it's very important that you have to call me on my number and then I'll send all the emails. I'll see all of you on this Saturday. Thank you, and we'll go on a quick break.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
One name stands apart in the real estate world, Zia Abbas.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas introducing Grand River Woods 30, 35 and 40-foot detached homes with single and double car garage. Price starts from $369,900. Only 30,000 deposit in 6 months, completion end 2016. Approx 20 minutes from Milton and 25 minutes from Brampton. Right next to Conestoga College and Highway 401 in Cambridge. Close to the new home of Google Canada. Call me with the confidence to buy low and sell high.
ABN is a full-service boutique accounting firm. ABN can provide you with a range of financial and advisory services that can help create, build, and protect value. See beyond the numbers. CPAs can do so much more.
Do you have credit card that is weighing you down? Does your home need renovation? Whatever the reason, there has never been a better time to take advantage of the equity in your home, with the rates at an all-time low. You can save thousands by lowering your interest rate and consolidating your high-interest credit card. Mortgage professionals at Team Salman can do this for you. Call us or visit us today at www.teamsalman.com. We deliver mortgages.
This is Frank. Frank has spent years building up a successful real estate business. Like you, he's a great salesman and a savvy businessman. He works very hard for every penny he earns. But because he's a self-employed salesperson, Frank has to hand over almost half of his hard-earned money to Revenue Canada. Frank would really like to spend more of his earnings on his family, take a dream vacation, or invest in his future. And here comes Realty Point to make all that possible. Realty Point helped Frank cut his tax rate down to lower than he thought possible. Frank's business now keeps 85 cents of every dollar and saves thousands on taxes every year. Want to be just like Frank? Call now for your confidential consultation.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas, proudly introducing UC Townhouses by Tribute Communities in the city of Oshawa. These 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom townhouses starting price is only $385,900 and your deposit is only $25,000 in the first 5 months. Yes, you can assign this unit prior to closing and the completion is end 2017. For US investors, the cost is less 40%. Call me with the confidence to buy low and sell high.
For over 20 years, Baker Real Estate has been proud to represent the most successful new construction condominium developers in Toronto. When you buy through Baker, you know you've bought the best.
Abrahams LLP. We provide services in corporate law, civil litigation, and real estate.
We are lawyers to Toronto's entrepreneur.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Viewers, I'm sitting with Tariq Muhyiddin, lawyer for Abrahams LLP. Today, I'm going to speak to Tariq about condominium closings and the difference of certain, though real estate wise it's the same product, but the timing and scenario do change, like, you know, the importance of these closings. Tariq, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Zia.
Thank you very much. And last time we spoke about homes closing, right? Even sometime product is same, but closings are different.
That's right.
In a condominium, we have resale condominium as well as a pre-construction condominiums. Product is same, closings are different. What are the difference?
Well, the closings are quite different for a resale and a pre-construction condominium, and the main difference is timing.
Okay.
And more so than it was with houses.
Yes.
So with the resale condominium, again, we can make our offer today, set a closing date, so say 1st of July, Canada Day, and we're done. We know we're going to close on that date. We can get our movers ready, everything else. With a pre-construction condo, depending on if you've bought it before they've even put a hole in the ground or things are starting to build up, you could sign an agreement now and it can tell you the first time your apartment or your condo is ready for living in, maybe 3, 4, 5 years in the future. And that's the very first date they'll give you.
Exactly.
And then after that they'll say, well, if we can't make it by that date, there are other dates we can go to as well. And so you could have a situation where you're signing a document now in 2016, and maybe it's 2022, 2023 when you actually become the owner of this property. And so you have 7 years to complete this closing, which is kind of good because it lets you save money, but it means you're not going to be living into it anytime soon.
So definitely it's good for investor, but like, you know, the guys who intend to buy that condominium for their own living, so they keep changing their plans, right?
That's right. And you know, if you're looking at 6, 7 years down the road, your life changes as well.
Yes.
You know, picture this. Someone's buying their first home in Toronto, and so likely that's going to be a condo because of affordability. And so they buy this when they're young, they're single, and then they get married. And then they have kids. And all of a sudden, perhaps this 1 or 2 bedroom unit now has to have a married couple and 1 or 2 small kids. It's probably not going to happen.
So basically when you sign on a dotted line as an unmarried person, and by the time you get into that condo, you might be a mom or dad for 2, right?
That's very possible, yes.
So it does change scenario. Yes, I totally agree with you. That's why the planning has to be done accordingly. But if you are an investor, it's okay. Like, you know, what's investor's intention is make money on money, right? Dollar on dollar, right? That's where the intention is. So that's fine. But why condominiums has 2 closings in a pre-construction? The first one is interim closing, which is occupancy, and then final closing.
Yes, and the reason is because a condominium building can be a very large project. You know, you could have 30, 40, 70 stories tall.
Yes.
And it's very well the case where as they do their construction, some of the units towards the bottom may be done while they're still finishing off things on the upper floors. And if you have a situation where, say, the 3rd floor is done now, and they're not going to finish the top floor for another year, you've got a livable space at the bottom that isn't being utilized.
Yes.
And so what your agreement will require is once the city signs off saying that your unit is fit for living, you've actually got to start living in this property. Now, you know, it could be you, or if you're an investor, it could be your tenant, but once your unit is ready for occupancy, as far as the city is concerned, you then have to take possession of the property, and from that day, you've got to pay occupancy fees to the builder, which are a kind of rent for living in the property.
Definitely, and one thing is quite understandable that when you go into a multiple offer situation in the homes, then you waive your condition, your mortgage condition, your inspection condition. But it is very different in a condominium. Condominium has one other clause, which is it's conditional upon the status certificate. How risky it is to buy a condominium, resale condominium, without that clause?
It can be quite risky, and a lot of that risk depends on what you or your agent knows about the building. The issue with a condominium is that you're a part owner with every other unit owner in a condominium corporation. And it could turn out this corporation has debts or expenses which it hasn't saved enough for. And if that's the case, then the corporation has the right to come back to all of the owners, which means you as a buyer,
Yes.
to get this additional money. And the status certificate, it has things like balances of the reserve fund, it has budgets, it has financial statements, so you can look at it and see if they're on target or if they're behind target and need new cash from the owners.
No, thank you very much. Very important, point about condominium status certificate. But we'll keep talking about these issues one by one in upcoming episodes. Once again, Tariq, thank you very much. Viewers, one thing is very important. If you want to buy a house in a multiple situation, in a multiple offer situation, without any clauses, that might be fine. Its call is all yours. But condominium without status certificate, it's quite risky because you don't know. That corporation might be under a lawsuit. That corporation might have a lot of troubles. There might not be enough reserve funds. So many things can happen. So you better watch and review your status certificate through your lawyer before you proceed. We'll go to the next segment. Stay with us.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Welcome to 1215 York Mills at the Ravine. Tower 1 offers modern 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites from the mid-200s. Own from $12.35 per month, free parking included. Next to the Don Valley Parkway, close to Fairview Mall, shops of Don Mills, schools, and parks. Limited time offer, 8% interest on your deposit or up to $15,000 in upgrades. Presentation Center and Model Suite, 1213 York Mills Road. Call 416-850-2489 or visit theravine.ca.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas introducing Grand River Woods 30, 35 and 40-foot detached homes with single and double car garage. Price starts from $369,900. Only $30,000 deposit in 6 months, completion in 2016. Approx 20 minutes from Milton and 25 minutes from Brampton. Right next to Conestoga College and Highway 401 in Cambridge. Close to the new home of Google Canada. Call me with the confidence to buy low and sell high.
For over 20 years, Baker Real Estate has been proud to represent the most successful new construction condominium developers in Toronto. When you buy through Baker, you know you've bought the best.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas, proudly introducing UC Townhouses by Tribute Communities in the city of Oshawa. These 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom townhouses, starting price is only $385,900 and your deposit is only $25,000 in the first 5 months. Yes, you can assign this unit prior to closing and the completion is end 2017. For US investors, the cost is less 40%. Call me with the confidence to buy low and sell high.
ABN is a full-service boutique accounting firm. ABN can provide you with a range of financial and advisory services that can help create, build, and protect value. See beyond the numbers. CPAs can do so much more.
Abrahams LLP. We provide services in corporate law, civil litigation, and real estate.
We are lawyers to Toronto's entrepreneur.
Hi, I'm Zia Abbas and proudly introduce Pier 27 Phase 3 at the foot of Yonge Street with an amazing water view. This 35-story building has just over 400 units. If you really want to see a great views from your balcony, this is the project you have to follow. Call me with the confidence to secure your allocation to buy low and sell high.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
Welcome back. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the real estate cycle. Truth or fallacy? Buying and selling real estate is affected by the time of year. Well, in my professional opinion, the answer is yes. There is a time of year that is more favorable to the sales dynamic. We realtors do see an influx in trading at two main times of the year, the spring and the fall. Now, this doesn't mean that there aren't healthy markets in between, such as in the middle of the summer or in the dead of winter. It's just not as robust. There are many reasons that do affect the time of year and what is more favorable. Such things as weather, holidays, and family obligations do tie in. The truth is, there's really never a perfect time to buy or sell. The reality is, you will most likely fall into one of these busy markets simply by default. Happy trading, and back to you, Zia.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
It's time to wrap the program. I'm quite hopeful that you must enjoy the program. Great incentive, great investment opportunity, or if Richmond Hill would be your home or your hometown, definitely come and invest or buy these townhouses. Quite a luxury townhouses, only 41 of them. I can meet all of you on April 9th, Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. right at 13025 13,025 Yonge Street. It's a plaza where the side office is located. See you all and then stay blessed. I'll meet all of you in the next episode next week. Take care.
Buy low and sell high with Zia